This is the ultimate Go High Level website tutorial on YouTube. After this one video, you'll not have to watch another video about website tutorials on Go High Level. I'm walking you through everything from domains, favicon URLs, to building the websites, to automations and payments. Everything that I know about websites, I'm gonna put into this single video. It's like I'm giving you an IKEA manual. Every step explained clearly, in the right order, start to finish. But almost everyone skips the manual and ends up with a wobbly mess. This walkthrough is built so even if you've never touched Go High Level websites before, you will finish with a website that is properly built and more importantly, makes you money. So let's get right into it. Okay, be sure to check the timestamps down below. If you are comfortable and you want to go to specific parts, then do that. Okay, so here we are. So here we're on the sites tab over here. So we've got sites over there. Okay, so once you're here, this will be blank for you. Now, you can create a folder, and like I've got here, so any spam websites, you can go here, press create folder and move websites into it. So you can go to move to folder and move it into whatever folder you've created essentially. Now, when we go into new website, I will never ever advise creating a website from blank. Create from a template and edit it to how it needs to be, okay? So High Level has over 1,000 website templates to choose from. So we can choose from any of these templates. So I'm just gonna pick, let's go to automotive, and let's pick this one just for the sake of it. While this is downloading, if you want my own website templates, my snapshots, and all these perks here, if you sign up to High Level, the first link in the description, get 30 days free trial, plus you get all those perks here. So be sure to do that and let me know once you've done that. If you have any questions, put in the comments. Okay, so let's go to new website. Let's go to from templates. You can pick any template you like from here. I'm just gonna go on one of my demo accounts and show you the same thing, okay? This is just a quick website template. As you can see, a lot of it is done in a way. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna connect all the buttons up, how to add forms, automations, blah blah blah. So if you want this website template, this is part of my affiliate program snapshot that you can get. Okay, so it's me from the future, so I'm just gonna cut it in here. I'm just gonna quickly talk you through what you're looking at and everything. So here's the obviously website that you can build, you can write whatever you want, etc. right here. Okay, on the right is where you're gonna edit stuff, if that makes sense. On the left, this add elements is where you can add stuff in, and on the right is where you can edit, tweak things, etc. So obviously we can add sections, add rows, add elements, so add titles, buttons, forms, socials. It's like any socials, you can drag and drop it in. Everything's drag and drop here, okay? Images, everything's basically here, and we're going to go through each of these sections in a bit. So that's the left, that's the right. As you can see, every time you click something, the right will be different depending on what you clicked. So here, as you can see, I clicked the title. If you scroll to the bottom, it doesn't say the same thing as if I click this button. So if you scroll to the bottom of this button, of course, you can see here we got button actions. With here, we obviously don't have button actions because we clicked a title. Okay, so it's different depending on that. We got obviously back and forward. We have desktop view and mobile view here to make sure everything looks good on both. So for example, let's say this book appointment looks good on desktop view, but on mobile view it just looks out of place. We can click it, go to styles on the right here, and then under visibility we can get rid of it on mobile view. Okay, do you know what I mean? So these are the things I'm going to be going through. I'm just giving you a quick little overview now. And then last thing is all these things at the top here. So layers here is the same thing as kind of clicking it, I'll be honest. So you can just see what's in each. So this is just showing you what's in each layer. It's the same thing as kind of just clicking the thing. So don't worry about that. Pages here, you can switch between pages. So this is the home page. We can split to a booking page, etc. Now you got tracking code. If you can add header and footer code if you like. Custom CSS. Now under my affiliate program, I have a 68-page Word custom CSS document that you can put into these Go High Level websites to make them next level. You get all those perks plus all these perks here. So be sure to sign up, and even if you already got an account, if you drop me an email or comment, I can help you get transferred over if you like. Typo, so you can change all this, pretty standard. Okay, next it's the background, so you can just change background colors whatever you like. So everything here is now like orange. Change to whatever you want really, so it all makes sense there. Pop-up settings, and this is quite important to do with the buttons. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that later. because that's its own section. SEO metadata, so you want to come here, add in your own SEO things, use ChatGPT to help you with that. Preview custom codes if you like, and cookie consent. You can add it or not. I leave it off, so it's fine. And here you can just leave it on 2-column mode or auto, so it only comes up when you click on something. Okay, so I'm leaving on 2-column mode because that's the standard mode. Okay, so first things first. So whenever you start on a website template, you want to change the logos out. So you want to go onto Canva, okay? Press create, then go to logo. Okay, so this website is about law, so obviously it needs to be about law. Okay, so the background here is dark, so we're going to need a white logo for it to stand out. Okay, so let's just click on to this one here. Okay, so this all needs to be white, doesn't it? So let's change everything to white. And now let's go to share, go to download. Now get the free trial for Canva, it just makes it easier. You can just press transparent background. I don't have it right now, but what you can do to work around that is if you go to download, press save, done. Now go to background remover and it will remove the background for us. Go to download, go to preview, it'll be there. Okay, now on the logo, to put the logo in, let's click that. And let's go down all the way to where it says logo in menu, and here's the logo. So click that, drag that in, let it download, double click it. Okay, so now we have that in, so we can make it a bit bigger. So let's just really just playing around with it, see what looks good. Okay, something like that can work. Okay, even height, just let's see how it works. So it's all just trial and error, just see what you think looks good, etc. So we can run with that, that's fine. Okay, so now change the colors. Let's say we don't like this yellow, we want to change it all to be, let's say they want it to be, I don't know, dark blue. Okay, so their whole colors are dark blue, so everything you see you can just change it. And if you don't find the color you want, you go to custom color and you can just find the custom color you want. So let's go to dark blue, let's go to add color, and everything here will change to that color you want. So okay, the yellow again, and it will just be there. Obviously this is just an example, like I would probably keep the yellow. So even here, so how would you change the color of different things? So obviously these are 2 different colors in the same element. I'm gonna go into elements and all these things over here in a second, don't worry about it. Okay, so with this, if this wasn't bold, so if you unbold it, it'll be white. But of course, when we bold it, because in our settings on the right here you can see on the right, whatever, if it's bold, italic, underlined, we can change the color. So if rights, we underline it, okay, then go to underline text color, we make this like red. Okay, do you know what I mean? So that kind of thing. So there you go, is our mission. We want to make sure the bold is our dark blue again, just like that, this again. So you get the idea for that. Okay, so spacing is a big thing. Okay, so the way you like things to be close or further away from each other, that's very important. So let's say you want this to be a bit further away, so you click whatever box it's in, whatever it is. And you also have outer boxes, so you have to play around with it. So there's a blue outer one, purple's like more inner, then orange is the most inner. Okay, so here we can just move this up, down, and you can play around with it. Okay, so then obviously it'll be the inner box that we want to change if we want to move it away from the text underneath, just like that. Okay, so that's how that can work there. Okay, so how can we recreate something like this? So this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so first, this is its own section. So what we need to do is go here, go to add elements, and go to section, create a new section, and go here, add a row. Let's add a 1-column row here, and let's just put the title in. So this title can be, let's have a 3 section saying, I don't know, let's just think our services, and obviously I'll use ChatGPT to make this like sound better, etc. But this is just all example, just for your learning. Okay, so our services. Now what I can do is create a 3-box column here. Okay, so I may not like how far away the boxes are to our services. So what I can do is, remember what I said, so I can go on and click this our services blue box, go to styles. Let's draw this in a little closer, just like that. I think that looks perfect. Okay, so now we have these 3 boxes. So I can say, let's say we're doing this, our services for yeah, let's just recreate this essentially. So what we can do, is in each box, let's add, of course, we've got a headline we need to add in each. We're building this together because it's good for you to know how to do it. Okay, so here I'm just gonna put some random, like, I don't know, pure example, add another element. We can go to header again. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we're gonna do this together. This looks very different to how this looks. So I'm building it up so you know how the process works. Okay, so look, they have an image above where it says that. So that's what we're gonna have to do as well. So let's go to this orange box, or we can just go to the plus elements here, then go to image and drag it above. Now we can copy this twice and drag it above each, drag this above that one. So there we go. So now we've got image above each one. So let's add this image into here just because we're copying it. So we can copy and paste this image here into there. Copy this one into here and copy this one into here. Okay, so now it's shaping up a little more. So this has a text underneath. So how are we going to do that? So again, the orange box, all come here. Then we can go to subheadline. You can go bullet points if you want. You can bullet point. We can bullet point, I guess. Add a little bullet point and let's get this text. And come here, paste the text up, and then even put a bullet point there. Even put 2. Take your 1 away. There you go. So again, let's go here. Do the same thing. This one I'll do a subheadline for you. And obviously I'm gonna change all the sizing because obviously it's all wrong at the moment. Personal injury law. We can copy this, whatever. Come here, let's go to paragraph this time and show you the 3 different versions. So let's just drag paragraph for something different and do that. So there's 3 ways you can do it. You can use a subheadline, or you can use a paragraph, or you can use bullet points. Either way. Each of them has a learn more button underneath them, as you can see here. Yep, so they all have a learn more button. So let's add a learn more. So scroll down, you can even type in button and put a button. It looks very ugly, it is right. But let's put them underneath each one, just like so. So for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna make this all equal, just so it's nice and easy for us to follow along. But I've shown you the example of how it looks like. Okay, you can use each of them. So these buttons look very ugly. How can we make them like this or even better? Okay, so first thing we can do is we can come here, click on the button. Now under text options right at the top here, what we can put here is, I'll just put book now for each. So book now, click this one, book now, book now. Then if you want to add anything here, you can put here like click here if we want. I don't think you need to. Okay, so I'm thinking of making this transparent with a black background, or this image in the background, whatever. Transparent button with an orange outline and dark text. Well, we can try it. So you can, everything's up to your creativity. So I just made that up. Let's try to do it in real life now. So let's go to styles. Now with this, you can make them full width, you can make them fluid, you can change it to line flat. So as you can see here, there, line flat. Or you can make it custom. We're going to keep it as custom. Vertical space, so how tall it's going to be. So we can make it taller. We can make it longer as well. So there you go. You can make it longer if you like. You can make it shorter. Example. That's how it can be. So like I said, let's make this transparent. So we're going to want to add a border. Rule of thumb with buttons, just add a border. It just looks better. Okay. So I want this background to be transparent. So let's go back to general. Background color is green. So let's go here to transparent. Okay. And I want the text to be black. And I want this to be orange or yellow or whatever. Okay. Just like that. Now, as you can tell, that still looks a bit strange to me. So this needs to be more rounded. So let's go down to styles and border radius. Let's go down to 100. So now it's shaping up more something I would probably click. Okay, and book now looks a bit too big. So we're gonna go to font size, down, maybe just a bit bigger like that. You know what? For the second one, I'll make one exactly like that for you. But again, remember with the spacing, this book now is too close to this text here. So we'll click it, go to styles, okay, and then what we can do is go to this one and make it just like that. Okay, so again, this book now looks a bit too transparent, like not too transparent, but you can't see it. So what I'm gonna do is make the background black. Make the background black or dark. I think black's fine. Color, I want the text to be white now, and I want the border, let's say the border can be white, the border can be red, the border can be whatever, okay? And then we can change where the positioning of it, obviously in the middle you want it. You can add text shadows if you like. You can add box shadows. So as you see there, it added that little box shadow. You can play around with it if you like. You can hide it from desktop view, add it to desktop view right there. So now, how do we make this button functional? So what we can do is this button now, we want this button to go to a page where they can book onto a calendar. Okay, so what we can do is we can save this page up first. Always save the page. So let's say this button, we want this button to not open up the pop-up, but we want it to go to a page where they can book. So let's go to page and let's go to the booking page because it's already done. So let's save that and let's preview this because that booking page is already done. Probably need to edit that as well. Let's go down to that right here. Let's go to book now. And it takes us to the booking page. Obviously the calendar's not there because we haven't done it. So what we can do, remember how I said we can switch pages. So if you've made your calendar ready, we can go here, go to the booking page, book now, make an appointment, calendar, select which calendar. Let's go LMX calendar right there. They can book onto that calendar, press save. Now when they click that button, they go here, they can book on. Obviously this will be the law firm's name saying family law booking, whatever, you know what I mean, properly. Also we can add animations as you can see here. So what we can do is go to animations, entrance animation, have it the way we want it, and just press save essentially. Hover, I always have elevate so it looks nice. Try that again, maybe it's just glitched out. Yeah, that one's just glitched out, but okay. So I always like having hover animation so it looks like that when you do it. Okay, so let's create a button like this one right here. So round edges and everything. So first we need to make it orange, so let's make it orange. Then we need to make sure it takes up the entire width. Like that. And next we want to make sure we have a border so we can round the edges. If we make it black if we want. Border radius. We can have it just like that. Maybe a bit less, 20. Like that. Okay. Border color, we don't need a border color, just keep it transparent like so. Now of course it's too big, we want to have it learn more. I want the text to be black. I know this is monotonous and it's boring, but this is the way, this is how I do it and how everyone does it. And obviously it's too big, so text needs to be a bit smaller. Even the width of it, so the horizontal can be just slightly less. Okay, and we need to make sure it's not touching anything. Okay, cool. So I'm just playing around with it. I'm not making it exact. Now, of course, this has an orange border around it. So let's add an orange border. So, okay, we're not click the inner boxes. We're clicking the outer boxes now. So do you see the shape of it? It's kind of the same. So let's click that. Let's go to add a full border. Okay, we can round it off. So like that. And this one has an orange thick border. So we can go to border color, which was like orange. And then border style, we can change the border style, change it to horizontal, but obviously that's not how we want it. We want it vertical. So we can make the border, so this border is quite thick. It's pretty thick, so we can make it the border thickness. So if you scroll to general, go to, sorry, we clicked on the wrong one right there. So go to styles, then go to border width. We can make it really thick, or we can just keep it as like, I think this one should be 3. So now we can change the background to being black or whatever. So we need to make this the text all white. I'll do that and show you the end result. Okay, so this background's black. This one has an image behind it. So I'll just copy the image here. So what you can do obviously is add an image. So we can go here, click the background, go to image. You can add a video as well, which is pretty cool. Paste that in. And here we go, okay? So we've got it on parallax, so when you move, it moves at the background. Looks pretty cool. We can also have it so it's full, so it's fixed in position. If we like, We can have it so it's like this. We can change it, but I do like this one. And obviously if I was doing it properly, I can make all of them like that. This one's not even that curved, so we can change that as well. Just to show you, go to styles, and this will be the last segment on this. Keep it 15, even 20 maybe. There you go. So yeah, pretty similar. You can change things around, change styling around, but that's pretty much the same thing. Now we're going to talk about how we're going to connect buttons. Okay, so connecting buttons is very important because each button needs to go to the right place. So even this book appointment button, so let's go here, scroll down, and make sure every single button is connected to the right place. Let's go to general, should be at the top. So yep, book appointment, scroll down. So link, it goes to the page of booking. So this one's right. Okay, so this, if you click that button, it'll take you to the booking page. More about us page, take you to the about page, etc, etc. This book now page, it will open the pop-up. So if you want something to open up a pop-up, so I'm gonna teach you now about how we're gonna do pop-ups. So go here, and the reason you want a pop-up because you can extract details. Now this part is gonna be pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a form to a pop-up. So the only way they can go to the next page is if we extract their data, then they can go to the next page. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So in my head, to go to family law, to book a family law, they have to click this button, pop-up comes up, a form will be on there where they have to fill the form out, then it will redirect them to the page where they can book for family law. Firstly, book now, link to open pop-up, which is what we want. Now let's go to pop-up settings. Let's go here, let's add a row. Let's go headline and say fill the form below to continue. Just something like that. You can make it obviously sound better. I'm just giving you an example. Next here, let's go down to form. Let's drop it down here. Now we obviously need to make a form. Okay, so let's build the form together just so you know what to do. Let's go to form, let's go to builders on the sites tab. Okay, let's go to add form. Let's start from scratch. You can build it from template, it's fine. So we're going to run automations off this form as well. So what do we want from the form? We don't want all this, we don't even need this, to be honest. So we want the first name. Let's just get rid of it so we can do it together. Okay, so cool. So probably let's put full name. We want the email. Let's say we want the availability, but there's no availability on the left that we can just drag in, for example. So what we can do is do something called custom field. So let's do custom field. Let's go to multi-line. You can create your own box essentially. So go to multi-line, press next, come here and type in there, select group, contact, just like that. Press save. Okay, so now if we go under contact, go to more, here's your availability. So we put that in there and make it a requirement, okay? Just like that. Next, also what we can do is go to add elements, go to quick add. We can add an image here of our logo or of anything we want, but we can do that on the website. But we can do it on the website anyway. So here we can put, not submit, let's put continue. Okay, and we want this to be in the center, right like that. This color's a bit off as well. So let's go to here. We can change the color. Let's change it to, I don't know, orange, whatever. Okay, let's press save and let's name this law. By the way, if you find this useful, please like the video. It helps me out to stay motivated to do this. It's quite tiring, so please like the video. So comment yes if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, just so I know where everyone's at. Okay, so let's go back to our pop-up settings and let's add the form in. So let's go to here. We should have one called law form right there. There you go. Continue. Okay, so on the form, if you go to settings, when they press continue, what do you want the message to be? So you can keep that as you want. Okay, so we'll put our image in here, like our logo, whatever, just to make it look a bit better. So let's put this logo in here. Let's go for height. Let's just do 100 right there. Obviously this would be smaller. Maybe even do that. You know, I would make it proper when I'm doing it. So when they click continue, what happens? So redirect action, use action from form builder, but we want to say go to website URL. So the website URL is the website which has the booking pages in it. So let's go to websites. Okay, let's go to because we haven't added our domain yet. Let's go to the booking page and let's just add this link here and go back and paste that there and press save. Okay, so let's try that out before we add automations on. So that comes down, that comes down, that comes down. Here we are. So let's fill this up. Okay, availability, let's put ha. Okay, let's press continue. And now that will take us to this page. So we've stored the information. Now, if we go to high level CRM, so if we go to contacts, that contact actually stored in. So here he is, ha@gmail.com, Harris Adam. Like what I just did is there. Obviously we didn't have a phone section. So now let's run automations off that, so we get notified with their availability and everything. So let's go to automations off that form. So this is showing how you're going to create with your websites, just cool things. This is how you move your websites into more professional and more useful for businesses. So we're gonna add our chat widgets and stuff later as well. Okay, so this is the law firm. Always name your automations. Law firm form automation. Okay, so trigger is form submitted, and the form is the law form. Done. Now we want to send an internal notification to ourselves, to our Lead Connector mobile app. Watch this video here. I've got a playlist on YouTube. So if you go to my playlist, I've got a playlist about the Lead Connector mobile app, which is basically a mobile app which integrates with GoHighLevel. So let's go to notification, or we can do an SMS to myself. So user, let's go for me. And in the message, we want to put all the fields in that form. So the field was full name, and let's go here. Contact full name. Let's go to email and do that. And let's go to email, and the last one was their availability, right? Come here, let's go to contact and scroll all the way down to custom fields and your availability there. So it will auto populate with whatever they put in. Let's press save action, publish, save, and now I'll show you how this works in real time. So let's go do that one more time all over again. Let's preview this background. So book now. Let's do MJ. It should take us to the booking page, but I should get an automation with an SMS saying all those things there. So let's wait, and here we go. So I've got a SMS with everything there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but basically it's all there. It says for the full name, availability, everything's there. I've got a playlist on my YouTube channel, all that automation, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so you're getting used to it now. So even with these things here, you'd obviously come here, go to your homepage if it's the homepage. If you want to add something, so if you want to add an item like book now, then go to page, go to the booking page. I'll show you how to create a page now as well. And if you want to put it under something, you drag it just under it, so like that. So now it's under the contact. You get it? That's how you do that. So that's how you're gonna book. So that's how you're gonna do all the navigation menu stuff there. Of course, then you can play around with other things. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how you're gonna create a page. So let's save this. So if you want to create a page and you want to, let's say all this stuff wasn't here, the booking page wasn't here, you can go here, create new booking page. Path will be / booking page, and press create page. Let's do it from scratch, just a quick little one. So you can use existing, but let's create from blank. Now I'm gonna show you something pretty cool. What you can do is if we just go back to our home page. Okay, so what normally happen is this section here would be its own green section. So you go here, press save, top banner, global section, save it there, and press save. Then whenever you create a new page, you can paste like the banner or anything like that into the new page. Let's go to our new page. So we go to save sections, global sections, top banner, and this is our front page. So then we can get rid of this, get rid of that, make this much smaller. So make that there. We can get rid of the background like that. Maybe just make it black for now, or do you know what I mean? So you can go from there and carry on. So then you can go here, add a section down here, add one column, add a headline, then here add a calendar, add the calendar in, let's say it's whatever coloring services, and then the bottom banner we can now go ahead. I'm just showing you how to quickly create a page. So then you go there. Now let's save the bottom banner from the home page. So let's go back to home. Okay, so let's save this bottom section to global. Okay, boom, let's press save. Let's go back to the other one, and just how quickly you can create a page. Back to booking. Okay, so scroll down, let's go to global, save sections, let's go to global, and bottom section right there, and there you go. So you just create this whole booking page. Book now, obviously make it better, use a custom CSS, but that's how quick it can be. Okay, now we're going to show you how we're going to add chat widgets to the website, and domains and all the other favicon URL stuff. Okay, so you can create a chat widget here. So you go to chat widgets in the website, press new, then I would say use the all-in-one chat widget. It's better because you can add the AI part, and you can create a normal chat widget. If you want to know how to fully make the AI section, add it on. I've got playlist on my YouTube called AI, and you can go ahead and watch that. So here's how our chatbot looks. Okay, so they can choose between SMS, email, or a live chat with the AI bot. Okay, so styles, we can come down, see how we want it to look. We can change the little logo on the bottom right. We can change the color, so we can have change everything around. So we can have it black, blue, everything, orange, purple, whatever we like. Custom greetings, we can have this chat widget whatever we want. Bottom right is the best. Chat window, now here's where we can change a few things. Now I just want to change the lady, so I'm gonna go change the lady. Let's just put their business logo right there, so it looks pretty cool like that. I know I've got all the colors wrong, but I'm just showing you an example. Okay, so now let's just press save, and let's make sure this is the law widget, and press save. Okay, now let's go back onto sites. Let's go onto websites, back on there. So now we can go onto settings on this law website, and go here and put in our law widget, press save. Okay, so here's our law firm template. So let's go to settings, let's go to chat widget, let's go to law widget and press save. Now let's preview how this looks. Press preview, and there it is right at the bottom. They can come in, change what they want. And by the way, I know I've messed a lot of things up because I've just done a lot of things just to teach in a way. So I know it would look better before I even started. I did that intentionally. So you can go here, chat widget, now ping on their phone, press send. That should message on their phone once someone does that. So it's all good. There you go. I'm not sure if you can see a notification that someone just messaged. That's how it works. Then also the AI option. You can go back, choose a live chat, go through the AI and move through that how it does. Okay, so here's the AI working here. We've typed in hello and the AI is texting now. There you go. So the AI, the way I preset it, it works like that as well. It's like magic. Okay, so now we're gonna go to favicon URL, then domain. So favicon URL is this little thing you see just above my head, that little image next to LMX. That's the called favicon URL. So this one's missing it. This one has it. YouTube obviously has that. Canva has it. Move background has it. You know what I mean? So it's that image. Obviously every professional website needs it. Now how do we do that? We need a HTTPS in there. So how we do that is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here, a little hack, scroll down to image, put image anywhere, look at the image, upload the logo, the company logo, then GoHighLevel automatically creates you a HTTPS. Okay, so we don't even need to save that. We can get off that, go back here, press save, and press save there. I'll press paste, then save. And obviously I made it transparent and stuff, so make this one not transparent, put it in, but you kind of can see it there, but you know what I'm trying to do. Next is for the domains. Now firstly you need to go to GoDaddy. So you go to GoDaddy, type in the domain you want. It's like one, I swear it's like 1p for a year, 1p for 1 year, then £13 a year after, so it's fine. So you go to make it yours, highlevelharris.com as well. There you go, do what you want. Once you purchase your domain, you come here and then you once you purchase your domain, you go to settings. Then if you bought it from GoDaddy, 99% of the time it does this for you. You then go to connect then you go to connect a domain, then you go to funnel website, connect, type in your new domain, highlevelharris.com, whatever you brought, then press that. If you need to add it manually, if it forces you to add it manually, drop in the comments. I'll jump on a one-on-one call with you and do that with you, but it's not going to do that. Press continue. I haven't brought it, so it's going to make me do it manually, but it will recognize it, and HighLevel will add all the DNS settings for you on that account, and it will all be synchronized done. Then once it's done, it's going to be here like this. It'll be very simple. Then once it's connected here, you go back to your website. You go back to the website you're making, go to settings, press it, and then you have an option here. Press the domain, press save, and that's literally it. Now, if you want to even take the websites to a new level, add custom CSS that's literally built for GoHighLevel. I have a 68-page document, step by step, how you're going to do it. So if you want this for free, you can sign up to my affiliate program, one-on-one Zoom calls with me, my snapshots, my sales scripts, my white label presentations, video trainings, everything there. I'm not a big channel like the other guys, so I can do one-on-one sit downs with you and go through things properly. So yeah, I think I've covered majority of things that I can think of. If there's anything I've missed and you want me to make a video on, just put in the comments and I'll make a video on that specific section. But yeah, please like the video. This is quite long for me to make, and yeah, thank you.